it's time to clean the house. And I mean clean it. Get rid of them. Look at the people that are running for offices. Look at the senators and the congressmen that are running. And don't just mindlessly point your vote at a letter in front of their name. Look at their voting record. Look at what they stand for. Look at what they have stood for in the past. For goodness sakes, people, educate yourself before you vote. And when you find the candidate that's right for you, when you find the candidate that represents what you think and what you believe, then get behind them and knock on doors for them and shake hands for them and send them a check, because campaigns are expensive. Now, I'm not here for anybody's campaign, but I have to tell you, this is the process, like it or not. And if you want these people in office, then you have to do what you can to help them. But most importantly, educate your friends. Take some time to tell them what the truth is and not what the media is telling them. And most importantly, when I was young, every time I left the house, every time, if I was just going to the curb to take out the garbage, or if I was leaving for a couple of days, every single time I left the house, my father said to me, remember who you are and what you represent. I am a citizen of the United States of America, and I represent this great country. When you go today, remember who you are and what you represent. Thank you.
I want to introduce a really exciting, how should I put this, active young woman by the name of Angel Robertson. Have you guys familiar with Angel? How many people here are familiar with her? I'm going to let her speak, and then I'm going to talk with you about what we're going to do as we go inside and exactly why we're here. And Angel, let's bring you on up and let Angel talk to us.
Fired up yet? Yeah! You ought to be fired up. I didn't know that I was going to speak until about, I want to say an hour ago, but I just wrote some notes down. And I just wanted to ask, has anyone out here ever gone to buy a car and just gone on the lot and said, hey, look, I'll take that car over there, spare me the details, here's a check, let me sign my John Hancock, and oh, by the way, now that it's mine, hey, Mr. Salesman, why don't you try to sell it to me? The reason I say that is because our president is on a tour right now to sell to the American people health care legislation that he signed into law. And I had to ask myself, why are you out here now trying to sell it to the American people? Of course we know it's because he knew the American people weren't buying it. But boy, are we going to have to pay for generations. Now, to each his own, but I don't like blind dates. And there are some things I just don't jump into without doing some serious thinking, research, forethought. You know what I mean? Like marriage, college, career choice, business, and allocating about 1/6 of my income on something because it sounds like a good idea. Oh, you're welcome. It won't happen, not in my household. But right now I'm on a blind date with about 2,700 pages of... Thank you. Oh my God, he said toilet paper. And that's a bunch of Pelosi. But maybe I'll understand it this time if our president, when he tours through Arkansas, maybe he'll help me to understand what I was not able to understand after not only 1 year of him trying to, you know, pull the rug over my head, but maybe he's had a year now to read it. I don't know, but we all know, and we all need to start saying that. One of my friends sent me something that says, you know, we've got to start using Pelosi for what it really means. That is a bunch of Pelosi, and we all know that. A couple of things I wanted to address is simply this, because I know everybody's talked about what's in the health care, what's in it, what's not in it. We don't know. I feel like Gomer Pyle is in my head. Surprise, surprise, surprise.